And hey, look, we're on the air.
There you go.
There you go. All right. Well, it may not be entertaining, but it is 8:05 Live with Spike and Drew for January 5th, 2016. New year, new show. This is show number 1.
Episode 1, brother.
Yep, here we are. We did it, dog.
I'll drink to that.
You and me both.
What are you drinking today? Wait a minute. Let's officially open the bar. You're going to crank over the sign. You don't have a...
The bar is open.
You don't have a lovely assistant there to do that?
I still do not have a fucking thing hand.
Goddamn Hooters. Hooters, call us. Sponsor us. We want to be your bitch. What's the drink of choice tonight there, brother?
A little Irish whiskey and soda. What's yours?
Tonight we're going with some Stoli.
Oh, look, with a twist.
Put a little twist of orange.
I like that. I still have not made it to the store after I told you yesterday that I have no tomatoes, so I'm locked in.
That's all vodka.
Are you serious?
I figured we did so good last week.
It's going to be a hell of a show, dog. Here's to you.
Who's do?
There it is.
Wow, 2016, we made it. We've changed. We've gotten out of the beta, and we're just going full on. A lot of stuff in the works, everybody. Drew is just taking it by the freaking horns, and we're gonna get some production stuff going. Hopefully, like I said, what am I doing here? Oh God!
Oh God!
Oh, did you hear
Choco.
That's right. Like I said, if you caught us last episode, we're talking about being able to download this. Hopefully maybe through iTunes or for our own separate server, something. But we're having a lot of fun with this. We want you to have a lot of fun with us. So head over to 805 Live with Spike and Drew, the Facebook page. Like it, share it. Tell us what you like. Tell us what you don't like. Spare our feelings just a little bit. A little. Facebook.com/Spike and Drew. Nice.
There you go.
What'd you do for New Year's Eve?
You know what? Like we said in the last show, it's amateur night, and unless you and I are working, I'm laying low. And I watched all of the lame network shows. The Chicago one was particularly lame. Thank you very much.
What was the what you said you watched all of them? Did you record one and then?
No, I just watched them as they went across the country. I watched the New York one, and then we flipped to Mario Lopez and the other sad people in Chicago. Dude, I got to tell you, I don't know who they're broadcasting to, because anybody that would like those people is out and about. So, I
mean, and Ryan Seacrest, I can't get on board with him.
Right. I'm with you.
I mean, I know that it's a revered spot, because that was Dick Clark's old spot, and
my God, did he ever babysit Dick well on the way out?
He did, and I'll totally give him that. But he's
Total
still
respect for that.
And I think when oh my God, what is the name of that show?
Ryan Seacrest?
No.
Oh.
What's the singing show?
Oh, The Voice.
No, the one that he's from.
Oh, that the one that's dying this year.
What is it?
It's
yeah, it sucks, right? You can't think of it either.
Show that people who listen to us will be texting us and making us look like dumbasses.
Somebody post it, because we're both losing it.
Yep, we're old and we have no short-term medium thing. And can I just say, when we're talking about New Year's Eve shows, and I didn't even see her this year. I did not see her. We've watched her for the last 3 or 4 years. Fergie, I think, is one of the hottest things on the skillet.
She is.
But goddamn, she talks
American
on the mic.
Idol. American Idol.
Yeah, yep. There you go. There you go. Good job, you.
Sorry. Fergie was on. I think it's Fergie, and
she does the West Coast bit, right?
Yeah, for Seacrest. So it's Fergie, Seacrest, and Jenny McCarthy, who I don't know what happened this year. But I don't know what happened to her this year. She just doesn't.
She promised her husband she would not make out with strange men again. I saw that. Which
who she's married to.
Any entertainment out of Fergie.
But you know who? Oh, Fergie or Jenny?
Jenny.
And you know who she's married to?
I do not.
Donnie Wahlberg.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's Donnie
So
Wahlberg.
she's a Wahlburger?
Donnie
Oh
Wahlberg.
God! Anyhow, my point
Jenny
point
Wahlberg.
is,
At
and
the
you
end
know
of
my
her-
favorite Fergie song. You absolutely have no doubt what my favorite Fergie song is.
Fergie or Black Eyed Peas?
Fergie. Come on,
Oh.
it's the thumpingest song she's ever done with Axl. Come on, help me out here.
Well, no. One, it's not a Fergie song. Two, it wasn't Axl. You're talking about Beautiful Dangerous.
Yeah, you're right, and it's not Axl. It's Slash. Where
That's
am I
what I
going?
said.
Thank you. Yeah. Anyhow, I really appreciate her and her performances. But goddamn, she talks on the mic about like a friend of ours from a million years ago did, who shall remain nameless because we don't want to piss that person off. But let's just say she's got a bit of an FM voice when she's talking to you. You got me now, right?
You're fucking going to hell.
I am, but
I
I'll
thought-
see you there. When
I
I get-
wasn't sure who you're talking about.
But now,
Anyhow, good. That's a good. Well, I mean, so did local Sioux City stations cut in? Did Sioux City do anything special?
the only Sioux City thing I saw was a young professionals New Year's Eve party that the news covered, and it was a bunch of 25-year-old people standing around talking about, yes, we young professionals like to enjoy ourselves on New Year's Eve. Yeah, it was the lamest thing ever. And now I'll burn in hell locally for that as well.
So they had here they have in Old Sac,
Love Old Sac, by the way.
right, fireworks. Let's see, American Idol. Yes, Michelle Roach, great friend of mine.
Did she help you out?
Well, no, I just saw it posted, so I don't know if we're on a little bit of delay or what it is, but thank you for that, Michelle. Down in Old Sac, they've got a little bridge there, and so they shoot fireworks off. They do it at 9:00 for the youngins and stuff like that, and then they also do it at midnight. And there's
Cool.
tens of thousands of people that show up for this thing, and it's insane. About 3-4 years ago, they had like a shooting at a bar, and some dude died. It's just, ugh. So so we bought a car on New Year's Eve.
That's a party like nobody has.
Well, we're crazy like that. So the Mitsubishi I bought new, but that was back in
800 years ago.
2003, right? 2003. Doesn't have near the bells and whistles that this thing has, but it
That's because
like
they hadn't invented MP3s when you bought that thing.
right. But the weird thing about this, and I don't know, I'm farthest from a mech head, or I'm not a mechanical guy, man. I'm like it's 9-speed automatic. Why
That's
is it
crazy.
9 speeds? I'm like, it goes through 3 gears, I think, before I even put on the gas much. But it's a definitely a smooth ride, really nice ride. I gotta get past it looking like
Stop
soccer
it.
fans.
Stop it. Stop.
I understand. Well, I don't understand. I'm not on board with, but I get why some guys have that midlife crisis where they need to go out and get an extension of their dicks and buy a Corvette or whatever, because
But you have
kind of,
red headphones and long hair, so I don't think you have anything to worry about.
well, that's just it. I'm just saying I understand it to an extent. I don't have the money to buy a Corvette, but if I did, I mean, if I had the ways and
It'd
means,
be a red one.
I would have bought, a nicer SUV or something like that. I had a freaking shiny penny moment. We were actually I was test driving the one that I bought, but when we got pulled back in, there was a 2-door something that the top was coming down, turning into a convertible, and I'm like,
Did you Griswold?
I literally, I mean, like, I stopped the thing and I just said,
You totally Griswold, didn't you?
oh, I did. I was just
Clark.
Well, that's good.
Clark.
the neighbors shoot off a cannon or something. I don't know what the hell it was, but it was loud.
I'm old and it is annoying.
Boom. I mean, I don't know if it was an M80 or
a thing or
yeah. So that's a good New Year's. That's a good New Year's.
Yeah, New Year's was safe, and there was much drinking and revelry, and we never hit the road. So that's all around great New Year's.
And in previous years, you and I may have done.
The statute of limitations has not run, so shut your pie hole.
So you were saying about your favorite Fergie song being Beautiful Dangerous, which absolutely great song. The video is amazing.
Yes.
And that's actually on one of Slash's solo albums.
Are we segueing?
Brings us to at the beginning of the day, I was going to call you out and say it hasn't been confirmed.
But what did I send you?
Then I saw the Twitter post sent. And for those of you who don't know, Guns N' Roses rumored to come play Coachella and then possibly a 26 show date tour. I was fortunate enough to see the Guns N' Roses Metallica show back in, I don't know if it was 96.
God, I would love to have seen that. Arizona, right?
I was in Arizona. I was seeing my cousin Mark and his
Hatfield
family.
Was in casts, right?
It was the first show after he burned himself in Canada. And for those of you who aren't as music geeky as we are, James Hetfield of Metallica striking the rock pose, and the pyro goes off, and dude, I guess, just goes up like a candle, and he's got stuff burning everywhere. And this was his first concert back from that. And so he was like walking around with his microphone. There's another guy playing guitar, playing his licks and stuff like that.
Can I interject here?
Absolutely. Because I need
as a light man,
stop talking.
That is the most terrifying thought on the planet. We used to load pyro all the time. We did.
Yep.
And you'd be sitting there on your happy ass soundboard looking at me like, go ahead, blow them up. I dare you. Not a good feeling, blowing up the talent.
Yeah, that's not good. But so to get us back on track, Guns N' Roses naturally came on late, but it was an amazing experience. So I really hope that Axl's voice, I can't imagine.
Jesus.
I know.
Sweet God, please.
But I like that they're going through the effort.
I do too. I did not realize, and I saw it last week sometime, once this was announced, sort of, people assumed it was announced, that the last GNR tour was just Slash, and I think he raked 85 million from what I saw. He was the only band member in the show, and it was worth about 85 million.
Slash went out as Guns N' Roses?
Yeah. Really? I saw that last week, and I thought
it was always Axl's.
Duff is freaking pissed.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Well, I'm as sure as what I read.
Right, and the interweb never lies.
Never ever. It says I'm.
And I say the vodka tastes really good.
It's the squirt talking, Jeb.
I took I don't know, we're segueing a little bit. So what I did is I took like a third of the orange, squeezed it all orange, and I squeezed that all in there and got all it just juices out. And then I took what are you laughing at?
You and your juices. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
You need help. I
do.
And then filled it up with Stoli. So so that's pretty good.
Gotta love the Stoli.
So that's in Coachella. I didn't even see any other bands that were lined up. I just know.
You know what? And who gives a shit? And Coachella is 2 weeks, separated by a week, if I remember right. So they're going to be up there a long goddamn time.
How do you figure? They're only going to be on for 1 day.
3 or 4 days. No, I think they play 3 or 4 days, and then there's a 4 or 5 day break, and then they come back. because
No.
Coachella will be banking.
I was listening to something and they were saying that Coachella, that people don't even go to it anymore to enjoy the music. They just go to it to say they went to it.
Sure. All about Burning Man, but there's more naked chicks at Burning Man.
Burning Man's becoming more commercialized, I hear.
Which is sad.
Have you ever done that?
No, never have, but I would love to.
Do you have any?
Although I'm old and
You
fat.
just answered the question I was. Yeah, that would be the only other thing. Because we would be the creepy old guys there.
Exactly. So yeah, we'll just not do that. We'll go to the White Whale
We could
and drink
do
PBR.
a special Spike and Drew podcast from there.
If we had recording equipment, we might get
you
a
and the
pass.
bunny tail. Come here, let us interview you. No, come
Get
on.
over here. You in the combat boots and the glitter paint. Get over here.
No, not you, sir. The other one.
Right. No, not you, sir, either. The other one with the smaller breasts.
The innie, not the outie.
Right.
Oh my god.
Yeah, maybe we should not do that. We'll just look at it on the internet.
Oh gosh. That's funny.
You are jumping all over the sheet tonight, by the way.
I'm loving it too.
I think we may be on our game.
No, we're good. So tell us about your new, anyhow. Tell us about the discussion that you and I were having earlier about what your place looks like now.
Oh, yeah. So we made note last week of the new foliage in the lovely Midwest studio. So here's the thing. What you may not be able to discern on the internet is the lovely Midwest studios in a basement where foliage does not particularly grow well in January. So I go to Amazon, as one will do, and look for solutions. And I find a couple LED grow lights. And I think to myself, well, fuck, I never thought grow lights would be for palm trees, but okay.
Because who knows what other uses you could use for them.
Apparently basil.
I'm guessing.
Basil, apparently. Basil and cilantro are the other uses that were mentioned on Amazon.
I don't get cilantro.
You
I had a
stop
tuna.
it.
I had a tuna melt, and they had cilantro in it. I just wanted to.
You're like my father-in-law. It's some people think it tastes like soap. Some people think it tastes like heaven.
It doesn't belong in my tuna melt.
Shut your pie hole.
That should be a bumper sticker. It doesn't belong in my tuna melt.
Get off my lawn, you rotten bastard.
Sorry, keep
So
going.
anyhow, yeah, I ordered.
Growing stuff in your basement.
I'm growing palm trees, sadly. And I ordered 2 LED lights to make my palm trees grow on a timer. And they got here today, and I plugged them in, and I sent you a picture, and I sent my better half a picture, and she sent back a reply saying it looks like a strip club. Which I thought to myself, well, Wade and I don't have any frame of reference whatsoever, having never been to a strip club. But honey, if you say it looks like a strip club, all right.
Oh my Lord.
Let's go to a bit. Let's do a bit.
Let's do that.
Let's stump Spike.
I'm so curious as to this.
You know, I was hoping you were.
I am very curious.
Purposely did not give you any clues.
I know, and I don't want them, and that's the part of this that I like. I like that we come with ideas and we don't showbiz it unless it's you, and then you showbiz.
Why don't you shut your showbiz pie hole?
All right.
All right. So I'm going to give you songs.
Okay.
You are going to give me the commonality.
Okay.
What they have in common. I predict it's going to take you 3.
3 items?
3 songs. I predict it's going to take you 3 songs. Stoli may say 5.
Well, I mean, you got to give me at least. I mean, 2. I mean, I got to hear at least 2.
Said
at least
3,
get
so
my
2
first
would
guess.
be a score, dude.
All right.
Ready? You
How are
ready?
we going to do this? Are you going to play them?
I'm going to give you songs. You're going to tell me what they have in common.
Oh, you're not going to let me hear them. You're just going to tell me.
No, we would get arrested by the YouTube robot if I let you.
It's like listening to a radio. Anyway, go ahead.
All right. First song, Funky Town. What do they have in common?
With what?
Well, Funky Town. You have one. So Funky Town's your first song.
Okay.
Second song, Come On Eileen. I have to scroll past the naked man. Third song, you admit defeat so far?
No, God, I've not said defeat.
Funky Town.
I'm just laughing about Coming on Eileen. I'm laughing about Coming on Eileen.
What do you call a guy with no arms and no legs laying in front of the front door?
Eileen.
Matt.
Okay.
We could go on for hours here. Third song. You ready for the third one?
Yeah.
A song near and dear to your little miserly heart, When I'm With You.
By Sheriff?
Sheriff. From February of 1989.
So I'm not feeling it's something very obvious. I think this is a very tricky one.
I would not throw you a softball.
Well, yeah, I know that. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so we got Funky Town was done by M, and it was a big hit in the...
Funky Town was done by Lip Sync in 1980. Get your shit.
Who was done? Oh, M was pop music. Never mind.
Yes. Everybody's talking about it.
Stop talking and let me work this in my head. Okay, Lips was by Funky Town. Funky Town was by Lips, damn it. Come On Eileen was done by Dexy's Midnight Runners.
Great name for a band, by the way.
Sheriff, When I'm With You.
Mm-hmm.
Were they all written by the same person?
Negative, Ghost Rider.
Am I close?
Negative. Can I throw you one more?
Give me another song.
I'm going to throw you straight back to your DJ days.
Hey, now.
DJ days. Baby Got Back by Sir Mix-a-Lot.
Were they all songs in the top 40 for their year?
Possibly, but that's not where we're going.
Damn it, I'm close though.
Possibly. Let me throw you another one. Oh, here's one. Here Comes the Hot Stepper by Annie Kamuzi.
Yeah, I might have to...
I'll hand it to you now. I'll hand it to you easily.
Okay.
Don't Worry, Be Happy.
Okay.
Mickey by Tony Basil.
These are all songs that have something in common.
Yes. And Jan Hammer's Miami Vice theme. Although this one is, I don't know that I agree.
Were they all songs from a soundtrack?
No.
I give up.
I'm Too Sexy by Right Said Fred.
Were they all in a movie?
Nope.
I don't know. You got to give it to me. I'm stumped.
I appreciate you playing. Today's category was One Hit Wonders.
Oh, son of a bitch. That is, oh my God.
What does he win, Bob?
I like that a lot. God damn it. That's awesome.
Inspiration right there, brother.
God, I like that.
That's what we call, oh shit, we have no show. What the fuck are we going to do?
Well, we killed 3 minutes with it. That is awesome,
and we stumped Spike.
You stumped Spike. I dig that. Yep. I dig that 18 different kinds of ways.
Nice.
Is that the only one you got for me?
That was the Stump Spike. It was the Stump Spike for show number one.
Spike. And we talked about the new ride. I'm going
to... You are making all my show sheet turn yellow.
You're
a fine fellow.
I am, because I want to differentiate stuff we've talked about and stuff we haven't.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Strip club, we talked about that.
Yeah, we'll not talk about the other strip club. We can talk about where you find us, which is facebook.com//Spike and Drew. Little note on that. Should be by Saturday, you'd be able to download our podcast. We'll post an update on the Facebook page for all the ways to get in touch with us. There's email, there's Twitter. There are 14 different ways, and we'll have it all together for you by Saturday. Not to mention, you'll be able to download this ever so titillating episode.
Episode.
This is an episode.
I tell you, that joke that I told a joke today in the elevator, and it worked on so many levels. That's friggin' funny stuff right there.
So glad you upped your game before that, and just don't tell it again. Don't do it. And by the way, speaking of Facebook, I appreciate you looking like a drowned rat on Facebook today.
You like that?
I did like that. I thought to myself, my God, there's a guy that wants to bitch but can't.
I'm trying it again. Because the one year that I was actually able to that I did the 365, I enjoyed the hell out of it. And can I just say,
you tried to do that like 4 years since?
Yeah. No, I've tried a couple. I've tried 2-3 different times, and I get about a month in it, and then I'm like, I'm sitting in my house, like on a Sunday.
Here's my lamp.
I'm like, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not doing anything. Here's my foot. I don't know. I gotta, be creative or something like that.
Here's my 17th picture of Cabo in January.
I've scaled that back a little bit.
My name is Wade, and I have a problem.
That boy. Let me tell you about that boy.
Oh, that boy.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
What's everybody drinking? If you're listening to the podcast, does anybody else have their bar open? Head on down to 805 Live with Spike and Drew Facebook page. Let us know if you have an adult beverage going, because the vodka is actually working pretty well for me right now.
If you don't have an adult beverage, don't tell us. We don't want to hear that shit.
Well, that's just rude.
It is, but
if you're not having an adult beverage, that is fine. You're more than welcome to have, whatever you would like.
But don't tell us about it.
What else we got? See, okay, we burned through almost a whole show sheet, by the way.
Say that 5 times fast.
Nope.
Nope. So anyhow, we do have a teaser.
Anyhow,
you've been working on things. I've been working on things.
Are you talking about the thing with the thing?
Which shall go nameless. Yes.
They're fun.
Yep.
It's gonna be fun.
It's a new year. Our production values, much like hemlines, are going straight up.
So you get a little booze in you, and you get the wife not there. And
No, it's not a little booze. It's a lot of fucking booze. I could lie to you, but I won't. You're my best friend. But anyhow, stop it.
I love it.
Coming out shortly, and I'll tell you what. I'll trade you shots for anyhow if you agree to do shots for Gal.
For what?
Gal.
Gal.
I've been watching you for 30 years. Every woman you've ever known is a gal. So I was talking to this gal the other day.
Serious?
Dude,
really?
Now that I told you, you'll never not notice.
You're just messing with me now.
No, now you.
Do I say
tell
that?
Me in a week. Tell me in a week. You won't get it out of your head. Tell me in a week.
God, you and I have known each other for 30 years, haven't?
Yeah. Yep. Scary.
Let's let that sink in for a moment. Holy crap.
And it all started with sparkly suspenders.
God, we told this story already. I'm not going to tell the story.
No, we're not. That was in the beta, though.
We'll have to save that for another
time.
Anyhow,
getting back to our teaser, next week, our production values, which, by the way, I don't know if anybody's watching. If they did, they'll notice that Spike has a banner and Drew has a banner.
Oh, yeah.
Because we found about stuff we could do.
It's right there.
Yeah, it's a thing. Anyhow, next week we should be 14 kinds of production value better. You'll have to tune in to find out what we got.
That will be more gooder.
It will be more gooder than cake, Bubba.
Gooder than cake. I don't have a ring on. Wait a minute.
Watch out, the cash register drawer will pop open.
Yes, it will. That. Oh,
Freakiest moment of my life.
that's going to have to be a story for another time.
Yes, that will be a future episode. We have one more segment.
Oh, because you did this one here.
We did. You called it Cooking with Drew. I don't like that.
You don't.
No, I like Fun with Food better. It's easier to take wrong.
Fun with food.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to put a cucumber somewhere?
Just the peelings.
Hello.
Hello. At any rate, well, we've talked about having segments on the show. Bartender segments.
Hold on a second. Hold on. K Vote says grits and toast. Screw you, Drew.
Grits and toast?
What does that mean?
I don't know. I'm confused. I mean, I'm used to vitriol and hate, but I normally understand the words.
No, I think she must be making reference to something. Hello,
Grits?
Cabo.
Grits and what?
It says grits and toast.
Grits and toast.
Is she talking about you swear? No.
Ordinarily, I could come up with who I've slagged on, but I don't know that I've slagged on any grits people or toast people.
I don't have any treats, Bubba. I don't have any treats.
Which reminds me,
Daddy's on the air right now.
Who's your daddy?
Let's see if he jumps up here. Hang on. Yep. Oh my goodness. Right in the mouth.
You just had dog sex.
Oh my Lord. That's a good boy. That's a good boy right there.
Well, let's just run this right off the rails. Who's a pretty girl, Cabo?
Who's a pretty princess?
You's a pretty girl.
Who's a pretty princess?
Cabo's tongue is longer than yours, and you are
my gosh. And he when he does that, he gets all excited.
We don't. No, stop, because
tongue,
cops may watch this shit.
His tongue just is like, bleh, just. Hello, I got to do this. I'm sorry, Bubba. I'm sorry.
It's a thing your papa got to do.
All right. Fun with food.
No, it fell off the rails already, I think.
Really?
Well, maybe not. I don't know.
Hold on. I got a response here. Hang on.
You got a thing?
She says, oh, okay. There must be a little bit of a lag.
Oh.
She says, instead of adult beverages, which Drew didn't want to hear about.
Well, I wanted to hear I want to hear about the adult ones, not the inadult ones.
Grits and toast. Who eats grits and toast?
Kay?
Kay does, obviously.
Kay obviously does. It's like shit on a shingle, only southern.
Southern.
Thuzerin.
That's all right, Kay. You have your grits and toast. Not a problem.
Because she lives in the south of Dakota.
She lives in like Minnesota or something like that.
Yeah, which is south of Canada. So she's southern.
Bubba, go lay down. Sorry, dude. This is seriously like just throwing off my game right now. Well, you should see it when he looks at me. It's just.
Does it make one cry?
He'll pat at my hand or my leg, and if I put my hand down there, he puts his paws on my hand. It's just
You're a sad, sad man.
Shut up.
I'm judging you.
And then if I start to pull away, I can feel him like holding on to my hand, like he wants me to stay.
He doesn't even have thumbs. He can't possibly hold onto your hand.
He's pressing down. Never mind.
All right.
Get to your segment. Get to your cooking segment.
All right. Well, we promised we would have segments at some point in this show, so we're going to force this through, whether it's entertaining or not. I was waiting for you to interject an adjective.
I was having a drink.
Yes, you were. So, foodie style is kind of the thing now and has been for several years. And Giada has boobs on TV. And
Giada.
Alton Brown has a bald head.
Oh, for Giada.
Oh. Do you remember the picture I sent you? The screen cap?
I think so.
I think it was Giada in Florence or something. And
did you do it on Facebook? Facebook Messenger?
They have.
Let's pull that up. Because what?
Never mind. If Spike's going to pull that up, I should just get on with this segment because he's not going to be able to contribute.
I'm listening.
foodie people, we try to do our thing. We try to find new recipes. We found one the other day. We record Alton Brown. This was from, what show was this from? Matters not. Pork Wellington. I don't know if anybody's old enough to remember the 70s when beef Wellington was the biggest thing.
Well, you know who does the beef Wellington like a champ right now?
Who takes it like a champ?
Your mom. Sorry, that's
You
so
will
bad.
Whip your ass.
I know.
Yep.
Sorry, Burgie. Sorry.
Yep.
No, Gordon Ramsay is the big.
Shut up!
What?
Jesus Christ! I'm ashamed of you. How could you do? I'm sorry. I was channeling Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, it wasn't funny. I'm like, what's he
No, it
getting all
wasn't.
emotional
It was just-
about?
Yeah, it was just bad. At any rate,
Bonnie Raitt.
watching Alton Brown the other day, his show that was canceled, it went forever and a day. And he did Pork Wellington, which is as easy as you can possibly get to. I'll post a recipe on the Facebook page. Basically, you go to your local grocery store, you buy a pork loin that's not seasoned, you split it in half, flip it around so it's even on both sides. It doesn't have a thin side or a thick side. You wrap it in prosciutto and phyllo dough and throw it in the oven, and oh my God.
Well, wait a minute now.
It's so good.
What's phyllo dough?
Phyllo dough, to those of you that are uneducated, is the shit that you buy in the freezer section in a tube.
Why are you so mean to the listeners?
I'm not being mean to the listeners. I'm being mean to you because
For
you
the
thought white shells
uneducated.
and mac was a gourmet item 20 years ago.
Oh, shut up. I did not. What is that?
You so
You're-
did. You
you're
discovered
Full of it.
I'm full of myself.
Move on.
Move on. At any rate, I'm going to post this recipe. I'm going to post it on the Facebook page. It's the easiest thing in the world. It takes about 30 minutes, 10 more to prep it. You throw it in the oven, and it is a pork loin version of beef Wellington, and it is absolutely amazing.
And you said that it turned out friggin' like better than you expected, right?
Yeah, and it's pretty much foolproof. There's not a whole lot to it, and the most esoteric thing you got to do is buy parchment paper. It's next to the Reynolds wrap. You'll be fine.
Why do you need parchment paper for it?
That's what it rests on when it cooks. Keeps your pan from getting screwed up.
Oh,
No, yeah.
can't you just do tinfoil?
Well, I don't know. I think tinfoil is sweatier. That was hot.
Sweatier?
Sweatier.
Do you like that?
Yeah, I think it holds moisture.
Don't you want it to?
No, you want it crispy. You want it crispy.
I was gonna say, don't you want it to be moist?
And can we just comment on the people that can't stand that word?
What was that sound?
That was North Korea has successfully hydrogen bomb tested. That my news thought we needed to know that.
Excellent.
Yes, that's great. We don't do politics, so screw that.
Screw those guys in Oregon. What are they doing?
You know what? And that's as nutty as it gets. And the FBI's like, you guys should cut it out. We know you're doing your thing, but stop that. Just stop.
I don't.
I don't get it either.
Yeah, I don't take one side or the other on some of the stuff, but I don't blame some of the people going. They're openly saying that they are heavily armed and taking over federal land, and
By heavily
nobody's
armed,
doing
they've got a
anything.
pistol on their hip, and they walked into a building and they're eating hot dogs.
But nobody's doing anything. If it were
Because nobody
anybody-
cares. It's a state park office 3,000 miles into the freaking mountains.
If it were black people or Asians or Syrians or whatever,
You know what? If it was in downtown Portland, I think everybody would freak out.
I don't think it matters.
I think these guys are loopy.
No, I do too, but I don't see why our police entities, or whatever, federal or local or whatever, are just saying, All right, you bunch
Stop
of
it.
Oregon guys are just out there, with guns taking over a building, whatever. They're not doing anything.
Uno momento, por favor. We have a breaking update.
Really?
Yes, Facebook has told me.
Is it about my hair with I got this freaking alfalfa thing happening?
No, that'd be TMZ, not Facebook.
Hold on, let me put my...
That a kid, much not better. Facebook tells us that actor Michael Weatherly is to leave CBS drama NCIS.
Because there's like 8 people that watch NCIS.
NCIS. It's the number one drama, Wade. It's the number one drama on television.
Sure it is. Because, funny little show called Law and Order doesn't mean anything.
Okay, don't be bitter. I'm just heading up the news.
Check you out.
Well, it beeped on my computer.
Is that my dog barking now?
I don't know. I got nothing. This is where the show falls off the rails softly.
No, we're good. We're good. Did you see 50 Shades of Grey?
You know what? We watched, I think, and we both read the book. The books. And we watched the first 10 minutes of it and stopped watching it.
Why?
We didn't delete it. We saved it for...
It's not that bad. I like her.
Slow your... I like her too. In fact, she's in the Facebook news as well. Anyhow, we saved it. We didn't delete it. We thought, well, we'll get back to this, someday. And we will. She's cute as hell. She, honest to God, is.
If she would have had a different guy to play against.
I think you're right.
Opposite of. That's my dog.
You're an actor.
Can you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking dog. Shut up! Fuck. If there was a better co-star for her, I think it would have done better. Because there was talks about Charlie Hunnam. What him say?
From the palace?
The guy from Sons of Anarchy was.
Oh, sure. Yep.
He was originally slated to do that role.
He was, and also the guy from the FBI show in New York. Gay dude. Vince. No.
DeFore?
No. TBS show. Can't remember the name of it. Anyhow, dude is just like Adonis. Yeah.
You're a TBS show.
Outrageous people doing outrageous shit. That's my daughter's definition of TBS.
Did you have a point? Or are you done talking?
May have. I don't know. Talk. Feel like you need.
It's a good show. It's not too bad.
We got 10 minutes in, and we will get to the rest of it, I'm sure.
Going back to what is it? Scarlett? No, it's not Scarlett Johansson.
Dakota Fanning.
Is it Dakota Fanning?
Dakota Fanning, Dakota Johnson. It's one of the Dakotas. It's Melanie Griffith's daughter is who it is, and that's a whole other story.
Shit. Hold on. What the hell am I doing here?
I don't even know, but keep your zipper up, please.
You're going to laugh at this, and I'm not going to say his name. I'll tell you off air.
Okay. Is this the thing I just saw notice of? Yes. Yeah.
Too?
We got to stop drinking.
No. I love that he's watching, though.
Yep.
How do it says we got to approve his post. I don't know how to do it.
Call him.
Well, okay, so her name is Rock.
Yep. We can call him Man Mountain Dean because normally he's got 3 foot of beard.
Man Mountain Dean. I don't get it.
We'll call him Man Mountain Dean, who says we need to stop drinking, which is rich coming from him.
Pot, kettle, color schemes.
Yep.
I love that he's watching. God damn it, I love that he is watching.
He is a bored son of a bitch, and there's no hockey on right now.
See, I could do a whole other half hour just now that I know he's listening. That's awesome. Oh,
yes, for a fact.
Could you imagine when?
No, we shouldn't. He's a vengeful.
If I come to visit, doing a 805 live.
We should do a live show.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Can you imagine doing the party that we had when I came to
We shall
visit
have the
live?
equipment for to do a live show
Oh my.
by the time you get here.
Boo.
Boo.
That whole
Thing.
story was a good one too.
Mm-hmm. I still have a suitcase of Bud Light from that story. I do. It's right there.
All I wanted was to take a nap. That's all I wanted. Just one little quick little nap, and then
you didn't even drink, you wuss.
Don't even start. We're getting off track.
You did before the party.
Hold on. We're getting off track. How do I want to try to figure out how to approve his post because I want it on there.
Yes.
Damn it. Mountain Man Dan, we're going to get that on there.
Dan, whatever. We will approve you. I don't know why he needs approval even because, frankly.
Well, for technical reasons, I think we put it so that we had to approve posts so that people didn't talk shit about us.
Because you know they would. You know they would.
Oh, I need a drink.
Here's to you.
Husker Du.
Husker Du.
All right. I think we can wrap it up. That's a good solid 50 minutes.
God, let's wrap it up.
That's not bad. I really liked the stump spike part, but we got
I like that.
It's got to be, I want to say easier, but no, I don't want it too easy either. If you got any ideas for stump spike, send Drew a message or send him a personal message or something like that for a stump spike bit.
Yeah, that's good because I don't want you to see it.
No, I don't. No. Send them all to Drew if you got an idea to stump spike. And we're doing songs, right? Or
well, no, the floor is wide open.
All right.
We're not going to make it that easy for you.
Same with cocktails. If there's a cocktail that you want us to review or make on air, let's do that. I think that's a good one.
There's an idea.
I really think that somebody should try the pork.
The pork Wellington.
I was going to say tenderloin. I'm like, that's not it.
Yep, I'll post that recipe up on the Facebook page. And by the way, when we're talking about the Facebook page, before we get out, I posted a link. You had already seen it. The Freddie Mercury isolated board tracks. Oh my God, people. Oh my God.
It's We Are the Champions, right?
Yeah, go to facebook.com/Spike and Drew.
Somebody got the raw.
Click on that link. Oh my God.
Somebody got the raw track of the.
No, I don't think it's raw. I think there's effects on it, but it's isolated.
Well, okay. That's what I'm saying. The raw vocal track of Freddie Mercury singing We Are the Champions. Yeah, if you haven't heard that, look that
one up. Oh my God, amazing.
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
So very good.
Yep.
Let's see. I'm going to switch 1 minute and see if I got any other notices.
Notices?
I said notices.
Hey, we should by Saturday at the latest, have a podcast available. We'll have the link on the Facebook page. Kevin, you can actually sleep during the day and listen to us overnight sometime.
Buddy Kevin. Love you, brother.
Yep.
Love you so much.
He sweated on the follow spot when I didn't have to. I love Kevin.
Kevin is good, people. Activity log. Mountain Man Dan, we're going to figure that out. Promise you. I'm sorry. I'm still tweaking on that. Let's close up the bar, brother.
Let's do it. We got enough for a shot left. You and me both.
I do.
Here's to you, pal.
And everybody that watches, thank you so much for
putting up with our shit.
Right. For the ones of viewers out there. Husker Du, everybody.
Thousands of people in trance. Husker Du.
Oh, no.
What?
I forgot that I have to do the outro.
Yeah, you have to outro us because
Give me a minute. Oh, crap. I forgot about that.
And here's where I fill time while my partner in broadcasting crime searches his Mac computer for a file.
No, yeah.
Read from the screen, Spike. Read from the screen. He's still searching it. I'm still talking.
Stop it. I'm here, Mike.
Well, then you talk.
This is going to be. I know what I'm looking for now. This is going to be from the from the Book of Bach.
Mm.
The Book of Bach, Mr. Sebastian Bach. So,
That's a lovely
that's
segment.
great radio, ain't it?
And by the way, Man Mountain Dean says, I thought it was Dean, you drunkards.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Man Mountain Dan is just funnier to me.
Dean.
No, Man Mountain Dan.
Well, change his name. I don't know. He'll whip your ass next time he sees you.
Yeah. No shit. All right.
From the Book of Bach.
From the Book of Bach, Mr. Sebastian Bach, from the Monkey Business chapter, Slim Intoxicado, drinking, dime store hooch, is always in a circle with his part-time pooch. Little creepies playing dollies in the New York rain, thinking Bowie's just a knife.
Just a knife.
And I give you the words from the Prophet of Bach. God, we got to fix that segment too.
Oh, you got to close this fucker out. Shut her down. Say goodnight, Gracie.
Good night, Gracie. Check out Facebook.com, Spike and Drew. God, I love vodka. Be good humans. Like what you like, love what you love, make good choices. Drew Jr., that's going out to you especially. All right, everybody, see ya.